Hello, my name is Courtney Weisinger, CEO of Treble Entertainment. In the 2005 movie Hustle and Flow, Ludacris's character Skinny Black made a powerful statement: everybody gotta have a dream. The services my company will provide is giving a means for talented artists to realize their dream. Our product is creating the soundtrack to people's lives. Treble Entertainment will assist these talented individuals in honing their craft, grooming them in showmanship, positioning, and giving them the tools to create a quality product. Our company will record this music, distribute it in physical and digital form, and market this product in numerous avenues. Triple Entertainment has two streams of revenue: music sales and merchandising. The revenue stream of music sales has several different subcategories: entire albums, singles, and ringtones. The price of buying an entire album is $10. The price of buying a single or a ringtone is 99 cents. These prices are dynamic and competitive. We want to be flexible according to the market prices, not be so high that people lose interest, and not so low that we lose money. Our secondary revenue stream is merchandising. We'll be starting with label logo and artist branded t-shirts for $20. We know that it is difficult to move merchandise of a new artist, so we are starting out with just t-shirts. As our artist and brand grows, we will venture into posters, hats, wallpapers, and so on. During the pre-launch phase of the company, we'll have artists in the studio recording and with stylists cultivating their images. The artists will also be doing shows for networking and allowing the company to gauge audience acceptability. During this time on the business end, we'll be acquiring funding and investors. We're going to hire staff, starting with the Chief Financial Officer and Promotion Street Team. Treble Entertainment has decided to outsource for city replication to ensure professional appearance. During this time, we will look for cost-efficient ways to do so and secure that. We'll also be developing and implementing marketing strategies for artists and our brand to receive maximum exposure. We have recorded, mixed, and mastered. We have marketed the artists and they have done shows to gain visibility. The launch phase, we will begin with the first group of artists releasing their projects. In promotion of the albums, artists will do shows and personal appearances. Treble Entertainment as a company will continue marketing the artists and the products. We will also be testing new markets for ability to cross into other genres and audiences. There was a time in music where it was quality over quantity, where of course you had to be attractive and cool, but above all, you had to be able to sing. You couldn't just get on stage and do nothing. You had to leave your sweat, blood, and tears. Now the music industry has turned into a bunch of gimmicks and a big get-rich-quick scheme. There are millions of songs being released, but not many have any substance or meaning. Many you won't even remember in the next year, but they are heavily marketed and publicized. Then there are the artists that remind you of the quality and passion of old. They have a quality sound, style, and showmanship. However, these artists have low marketing and publicity. Many of these artists could cross over into a more mainstream audience if they had right placement and right marketing. One of our competitors, Hidden Beach Records, has dynamic artists housed there. One of their biggest recently left, Jill Scott. They have musicians and artists that speak to your very soul and believe in music. With all that talent, I rarely see when any of their artists release an album. Their marketing campaigns are little to none. Another competitor is Def Jam Records. They are a staple in the hip hop community. They have generated hits and made significant strides in music. Even with the large amount of leadership changes within the company, they managed to maintain. However, the lack of leadership shows in their lack of direction. I once saw an interview with Lady Gaga. She said that she's an observer of people. She takes what they did wrong, turns it around, and makes a success of it. One advantage that Triple Entertainment has is that we're new in business, but we're not new to the business. We've seen what people have done and what they've done wrong, and in our endeavors, we can go and correct them. By that, we can increase marketing for our artists. And we can also make an effective way for new artists to enter into the industry. Treble Entertainment is currently and will always be looking for ways to build its brand and diversify its consumer group. However, our core group of consumers are adults, mainly females, ranging between the ages of 21 and 50. This is what people call the grown and sexy group. These are working people with families and responsibilities, living in urban communities. They are educated, have attended some college, or have earned a degree. The average income for this group is between $24,000 and $80,000 annually. This sector of people aren't a stranger to going to a relaxing atmosphere, having a glass of wine, and enjoying a nice show. We will appeal to this audience by creating music that caters to them and their sensibilities. We can't think we're going to reach them. It's the same music that their 12-year-old listens to. These are adults looking for relatable music. They are also looking for quality that they are willing to pay for. Marketing is a complete full-time job within itself. There are so many people to reach and so many different ways to attempt to reach them. Networking and client development is simply keeping our company and artists in the forefront. Treble Entertainment understands that as our artists are doing shows to promote themselves, that we also have to be at conferences and workshops and places that are learning and networking possibilities. Places like Essence Festival, Capitol Jazz Fest, Coachella are excellent networking opportunities. Our company website is an excellent marketing tool. It will be full of our information, artist bios, company bios. You're able to buy products, merchandise, artist calendar, and videos of the artist, and really getting to know and understand the artist on a different level. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising. That is exactly what social networking is, a viral form of word of mouth. You can have paid as well as free marketing. Sometimes social networking gives the consumer that personal touch that makes them feel like they're connected to you and that they understand you. Tangible marketing are the marketing tools that you can literally hold and take with you. It's what keeps you top of mind to a consumer after they've left your presence. These tools would include press kits, flyers, ads in publications and trade magazines, and merchandise giveaways like CDs and t-shirts. The total for Treble Entertainment's marketing budget is $51,600, which includes pre-launch and the 2 years after that. As we can see, our largest expense is tangible marketing. This includes flyers, merchandise to give away, magazines, and so on. All of those things hold great importance. And a close second is networking. As a new business, we need to be at as many networking functions as possible. Though the other two sections are significantly smaller, they're just as important. The total expenses for our company during the pre-launch and 2 years after is $209,625. Our largest expense is capital expenses. Capital expenses is large costs due to the renovation of the office and recording space. The next largest expense is travel, because after you release a CD, you have to sell it, which includes going to shows. We have a small percent for salaries because we only have two sets of employees. The smallest two spaces are for payroll taxes, which must be paid, and postage fees to mail information of the company. On the 2 year net sales to expense graph, in the first year, quarter one, the expenses outweigh the sales because of the newness of the company. But we project that by the end of our 2 year span, our net sales will surpass our expenses. The way we projected our sales, we did a competitive analysis. We went to our leading competitor, looked at their numbers, and divided them in half, hoping that we could have at least half the success that they've had being in the business this long. Though we may have other revenue streams, as a record label, our highest grossing revenue will always be the music sales. Laws that we'll have to adhere to are Louisiana tax laws, copyright and sampling laws, royalty laws, and contract laws. Our artists will have contracts, the contractor building our office space will have a contract, and different musicians and producers will have different contracts. Items will have to have copywritten or trademarked our company logo, the company name, and our songbooks. Startup money that Triple Entertainment will feasibly need is $700,000. This will go toward recording, marketing, distribution, packaging, and capital expenses. For funding, we'll be getting a small business loan for $200,000. Also, a family investment of $200,000, giving them 40% stake, and me having 60% majority stake. Treble Entertainment works because we are passionate, and that passion will come across in the music. We are new and hungry, and it's when artists lose that hunger, they lose their drive. We aren't hungry for fame or fortune. We are hungry for music and having the world hear our music.